Hello, hello. Welcome back to the weekly Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. I am your host, Sandi Ballard, the super badass business coach. And thank you to Jill Bode for adding that super in there. And thank you all for listening and for sharing this podcast with others and taking the time out of your crazy day to listen and invest in you. My new website is up and running, so please check it out. I'm super excited. Super badass, super excited. And badassbusiness.coach. All right, people are confused about that. Badassbusiness.coach. The .coach is in place of .com, .net, .biz, blah, all that. So check it out. Ladies, there's a membership section, Taboo Tribe. It's a global community. And so we're pulling in all the global people that I have connected with, and we're going to put them into a platform, a private platform just for you badass ladies. Dudes, don't worry, you're coming up. But you guys, it's all right. Us ladies, we need it. All right. And last week, speaking of these crazy times and needing my badass tribe, last week I traveled back to Indiana where I moved from 1 year ago. And it was amazing. My energy got refilled. And I had, oh gosh, I don't even know now how many client meetings and 2 women's events. And I got my hair cut and just had, and a chiropractic appointment. I just had a lot of really good energy and refilled my tank and met up with some people from high school, some longtime friends and all that. So again, it was just a really amazing feeling considering the last time I traveled was last December. All right, so what have you done that's helped refill your energy lately? Because we can't say feel normal because we don't even, it's abnormal times, right? All right, so what have you done lately to help refill your energy? You know, last week's podcast was more about easier said than done. Taking that damn first step is always the hardest. All right. You know, I told myself about when I went ziplining. Yes, the badass business coach, Sandi, my badassness, I hesitated. And, you know, that fear, the trust, all that shit in my head held me back and almost held me back from home having a really fun, amazing time and trying some new adventure. But I overcame it. I took that first step. Fear is a bitch, and it hits men and women alike. So, guys, don't think this podcast is not for you. There is, you know, all kinds of difference in fear. You know, spiders, clowns, flying monkeys. You know, don't discount those. It is 2020. There's a lot of literal crazy shit that guys and women are afraid of. But there's that intangible thing, that fear, and it comes in many forms. You know, so here's the thing. How do you get rid of it? Yes, you know, many times I'll say, other people say, just take that first step. You know, Nike, just do it. But when, like me, there were no jitters, no second thoughts, why did I freeze? You know, like I mentioned, trust. But here you have to, you know, you ask yourself, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Saying the wrong thing? Doing the wrong thing? Not knowing the answer? Not knowing everything? You know, I guess I could have been afraid of that harness breaking, but once I sat down in it and I felt the support it was giving me, literally, you know, that's what helped me take that first step because I hadn't sat down in it before I tried to take that first step. I didn't have that trust and that sense of security before I took that first step. You know, what else are we afraid of? Rejection, lack of acceptance, perfection, failure, success. You know, the uncertainty. So what do we wait and see? We ask somebody, is the water cold? How did it taste? Was it fun? Was it safe? You know, we've all had one or more of these things hit us. And unfortunately, sometimes your good old bestie friend trust disappears. So what do? Sometimes you got to trust your gut. But then other times you've got to, you know, there's somebody around you, like I was talking about with ziplining, the harness. Once the ziplining guide said, "Oh, sit down in it and feel that support. You know, how many of us have our tribe, have the people around us? I know, guys, you don't walk around and go, hey, where's my tribe? It's more of a woman thing. But hey, you've got your buddies, right? So where's your support system? Because life is a team sport, right? So, you know, sometimes you got to trust your gut, and sometimes you got to call that lifeline in, you know, and it's can be tough. You know, honestly, the only way to really just work through that is to just do it. But not everyone is wired the same, and that's okay. Not everyone wants to be the first one to raise your hand to get in line, the first one to raise your hand to get on the roof, to re-roof a house or to roof a house like I did. You know, not everyone wants to be in the first seat in the car on the roller coaster. Can you imagine? Everyone was waiting in line for the first seat. The line does get backed up. If everyone was on the roof, if everyone was the first to do XYZ, if everyone was in that one area, out of balance. But if you never take that step, how will you know, right? Again, I do a lot of training on the DISC personality assessments for companies, teams, departments. And I always remind people, it's okay, no matter who you are. I had one last week when I was in Indiana. She goes, but I want to be, you know, a different personality type. I'm like, you can't be. It's okay. But that's what makes the world go round, right? Yin and yang. We have to have all the personality types. We can't have everyone jumping up, because then who would actually think through, right? And I remind people to be accepting, but to realize who you are. And yes, the world needs fire ants. You know, whether it's business, life, friendships, we need the variety to create balance. And you can definitely tell when shit's out of balance. When there's too much spicy and not enough sweet. Too much sweet, not enough salty. Too many talkers, not enough listeners. We all have that friend, or we have been that friend, where we've either drugged someone along with us, or we're the one being dragged, right? We are either someone encouraging someone to take a chance, or someone's encouraging us and suggesting that we do. There really is no magic, no secret sauce to it. You're either going to stop overthinking it and doing it, or regret not taking the chance and wondering what if. And the thing is, if you need a friend, a buddy, a tribe, somebody to talk through it, that's okay. Because like I said, life is a team sport. You know, if you need someone to help you walk in that room and feel more confident, bring her. If you need a buddy to work on your, I don't know, a business proposal or idea, grab him or her. How about your golf swing? I have lots of female friends that golf. I, on the other hand, need lots of help because I just can't figure it out, right? So you call in the people that help you. Coaches, coaches, coaches. Tiger Woods had coaches. Peyton Manning's had coaches. All the athletes have coaches. So why don't business people and life people in general, whether you're a manager, whether you own your business or not, get a coach, get a buddy, get a friend, get a therapist. If you need someone to talk through that or to help you take that first step, it's okay. You know, call in your lifeline, because life is a team sport. No one ever said you had to go it alone, that you had to take that first step without anybody else. Yeah, again, sometimes not everyone's around. You're like, you look left, you look right. You got to trust your gut. So this week, you know, I want you to go back to that hesitation list or avoidance list. Who can you call to help? I've done this activity. It's a worksheet, actually, I have with many clients. What are things you're avoiding or hesitating on? Who can help you? Yeah, you can call. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters, right? For those of you, hopefully most of you get it. You know, I don't care if you call your Nana, Grandma, Grams, whatever you call. Call someone. Get some help. Call in your lifeline. Life is a team sport, and I want you guys to be able to experience it, no matter if it is, you know, taking that first step, ziplining, applying for a new job, quitting your job, starting a business. I don't know, making that presentation, because maybe this is your first time doing a presentation and you're scared shitless. Life is a team sport, and and everybody's out there. You've got your tribe, you've got your bitches, you've got your dudes, You have what you need. Don't be afraid to ask for help. All right. Have a great week. I look forward to hearing from you and who you're going to call in to help you take that first step. Cheers.